Yo, 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 public service announcement, man, from your boy LB. Listen, man, certain things as a man, I don't condone. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all heard of some of the allegations, surrounding, one of our very popular Eagles content creators. And I'm here to tell you right now, man, whether it's a joke or not, I don't know. I didn't dive deep into it, but it's a lot circulating around about it. Whether it's a joke or not, I don't condone such behavior. I don't surround myself with people who move like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's unacceptable. If somebody around here is moving that way, you know what I'm saying, and y'all know which way I'm talking about. If somebody doing things like that, then they need to be punished. Period. They need to be punished. Any way punishment's supposed to come, it's supposed to come for them. You know what I'm saying? I got 2 daughters. You know what I'm saying? Anything like this, any behavior like this that's sick like this needs to be punished. There's nothing funny about it. It's not a joke. You know what I'm saying? This is not an opportunity to, bash a man's character or anything like that. It's disgusting, period. I'm not affiliated with people who do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Eagles YouTubers not affiliated with people who do stuff like that. People who do stuff like that got to stay on their side of the fence. And we're just going to leave it at that and get to the regularly scheduled programming. So, without further ado, man, let's get into the meat and potatoes. Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, man, the Philadelphia Eagles are snooping around territories that they shouldn't be snooping around. They snooping around territories that they shouldn't be snooping around, but should they be snooping around? I don't know. The Philadelphia Eagles are reportedly in love with Philadelphia's own Christian Barmore, defensive tackle from Alabama, the best guy on Alabama's defensive line. I'm not quite sure where he's projected to go, but this is a scary move to me, in my opinion. This move says to me that they could surprise us at 12 and do something just completely ridiculous. And this move also says that guys like, Fletcher Cox and Javon Hargrave are potentially going to be moved. Now, if I had to put my money on it, I would think Fletcher Cox will be moved. You know what I'm saying? If they were thinking about bringing in Christian Barmore, I can't see a scenario where the Philadelphia Eagles bring in Barmore for him to be groomed by Fletcher Cox. Fletcher Cox is on a decline. Fletcher Cox get paid a lot of bread. Fletcher Cox does demand a double team, though, so Fletcher Cox still has some value. Only that's a large part of the people who think Fletcher Cox is so expendable are guys who really don't understand film and guys who really don't understand the opportunities that he bring to other defensive tackles that line up next to him. Like, for instance, if Aaron Donald is being so dominant, you got to put a double team on Aaron Donald, then the other guy to the left or the right of Aaron Donald should eat, in theory. You know what I'm saying? If you could put 2 dominant forces together like that in a defensive line, then the teams have to game plan for stuff like that. And have the Philadelphia Eagles, they've tried it. Fletcher Cox demands double teams. They tried it with Tim Jernigan. Javon Hargrave wasn't healthy last year, so we didn't really see what that tandem could do. But I seen Hassan Ridgeway kind of, capitalize on it. And I think we do still have Hassan Ridgeway on the roster. But listen, man, Christian Barmore is a good defensive tackle. Is Christian Barmore the most dominant defensive tackle we've seen in college football in the last 5-10 years? No, he's not. So I'm looking at a guy like Christian Barmore probably being picked up 3rd round, 2nd round if he's still around, because the only other team that I heard, being really, really interested in Christian Barmore was the Baltimore Ravens. Now, I will say this. Christian Barmore, his combine was impressive. The combine was impressive from Christian Barmore. I think he ran like a 4.9 or something like that. And that's not bad for a defensive tackle. That's actually fast for a guy his size. I think he's about 6'5", 200 pounds. 300 pounds. It's not bad for a guy his size. You know what I'm saying? So he got some potential, I will say that. But bringing in a guy like that, or even being interested in a guy like that, lets me know that the Philadelphia Eagles are looking to move on from some key players. They're looking to move on for some key players. You're not going to keep Hassan Ridgeway. You're not going to keep Hargrave, and you're not going to keep Fletcher Cox and draft this kid on a defensive line with so many other holes that we got. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I hate this part of the offseason because this is, and my guy Red hit me up and told me this is a Philadelphia Eagles move. The Eagles would reach for this dude at 12. The Eagles really, really would reach for this dude at 12. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to be careful, man. You got to be careful with Howie Roseman, man. You just got to be careful with Howie Roseman, man. You never know where Howie Roseman is going to go, man, at 12, man. That's why this draft is crazy. That's why this draft is interesting. That's why we got to keep our ears glued to, all possibilities, man. All possibilities, we got to keep our ears glued to it. And the Philadelphia Eagles aren't at a need at a defensive tackle right now, which is confusing that this is even big news right now. You know what I mean? The reports I was reading basically lead to us basically being in love with this guy, ready to propose. You know what I'm saying? He is from Philadelphia. You know what I mean? It kind of makes sense. He's a Philadelphia native. So, oh, man, it's a sticky one, man. This is a sticky one. If we don't go skill position or cornerback, if we don't do something like that, man, I think we tripping. I think we tripping, man. I can't even sugarcoat it, man. I think we tripping if we don't try to tighten up, man, one of these skill positions, man. But it is what it is. We got to just wait and see. We got to wait and see, man. We got to wait and see. Man, this ain't good news to me because I want to hear more and more about skill position guys. But listen, I'm not going to have my panties in a bunch about this one simply because we got a lot of picks. We got a lot of picks. It ain't like we got one pick, the 12th pick, and it's a rep. We got a lot of picks. So whether we get the skilled dude in the second or the skilled dude in the third, we need to get a cornerback or a skilled dude in the first this year, though. You know what I'm saying? We gotta show the fans with everything that's happened in the offseason that we are just basically trying to get better. And a defensive tackle within the first 3 picks don't say that. It don't say that. But you got 2 third-round picks, though. So make something happen, man. It don't say that, man. But let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. It's getting spooky. Oh, yeah. Hurt Season Hats is back. Don't forget about that.